Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here. So I got this new product here. I wanted to try this. I saw this on Amazon and I thought I'm going to try it. Oh, shipping dinged it up a little bit, but that's okay. I think it's pretty well packaged in there. All right, let's see if we can get in here and let's see what it is. All right. Boy, it's kind of fun to open stuff. It kind of feels like Christmas time, but I already know what's in the package. Sometimes like at Christmas time. All right, so that's what I got. Oop. Oh, look, it comes with a little safety thing on there. That's useful. All right, it comes with that and that. That's all you need, and that's all you get. This goes right in the middle, and the neat thing about that is this screws right onto your wall outlet. See that? I always wanted to try something like this. This is different. I guess there's a surge protector built in there, and we're going to try that out in a minute. But look at, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different outlets. That's pretty cool. And then you have 3 USB-A's and a USB-C, and then there's a light inside here where the screw goes that lights up green when it's protected. Man, I can't wait to try this out. If this works, it sticks out a little bit. This is probably about, I want to say, maybe about 2 inches from the wall. But I'll tell you what, if this is something that you need, like in a work area, you know, I don't know if it'll fit here. Let me see. Nope, too high. I gotta put it in a real wall. All right, well, we're gonna do a part 2 of this video, and then we're gonna hook it up to the wall and give her a swing. All right, guys, I'll see you there. Hold on. Okay, guys, well, we're over at the wall here, and then we got this guy. So let's look at the specs before we install it. Okay, this is the model number QF519F. It's rating at 15 amps, 125 volts AC, 60 hertz, and 1,875 watts is the max. Okay, and then for the USBs here, that's for all the receptacles, the AC receptacles. Now for the DC portion of it, we have 5 volts at 4.2 amps total. So that means all these have to share 4.2 amps. I believe that if you plug one in, it doesn't say, but I believe if you plug one in, I'm assuming that you would get all the way up to 4.2 amps on one of these. And if you plug 4 things in, it would divide that up into approximately 1 amp per. Not a lot of power in there, but boy, is it convenient. And I noticed on this side, see this side here, see how it's recessed in there? Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of like set in. Like if I put these little tools in here, you can kind of see. See how it's kind of in there a little bit? There's like a little ledge in there. And what that's for is really, really a cool idea. So a lot of times you have to take this off, and then you have to take the plate off, and then you can put this on, which you could if you want to. However, the neat thing is you can leave that plate on there and just plug it straight into the wall like that. Look at that, it's done. Now, if you want to take that center screw out, you can just take that out, and then you can put this guy right where that center screw would go, and then fix it to the wall. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty handy for a little tool like that. I always wanted to use one so I can have it mobile, and that way I can use it. Like, say if I go work at a place and, you know, they only have one outlet. Well, look at that. You could split it 5 different ways, plus this. Like I said, it doesn't pull a ton of power out for the USBs, but boy, that'll get your phone charged, you know, if you need it. All right, so let's try some USB ports here. We're going to try this guy here. We're going to see what it pulls out here. We're going to charge a battery bank here. And there you go. That's all you want to see, really, is it works. Okay, so we'll leave that here. I don't know if we can set that somewhere that you can see. Hopefully you can see that. Is it still flashing for you guys? You can see it's flashing there. Okay, so I'll leave that there. So that's plugged in the wall. So imagine if you're at work or something like that and they had an outlet where, you know, like say at a job site, you know, they really frown on you when you kind of modify stuff. But this you could plug right in the wall. That's not modifying. You plug it in the wall. When you're done, you take it and you're gone. So it's kind of like a little power strip that's handy against the wall. Okay, so now we're going to do another one here. Let's do a USB-C one, okay? So we do USB-C, and then that is a micro B. This is an old Samsung S5. So then you can plug it right in there like that. Let's see what happens with that one. See if she turns on. Oh, I heard it vibrate. All right. Okay. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So now that one's on. So now you got 2 devices that are charging. Oh, look, it's 100% already. No, that wasn't this that did that. Obviously, the phone was charged already. But if you want to, like I said, you can take out this that center screw of the plate and then put this in there like this permanently, and then that would fix itself to the wall. That's pretty good. All right, let's try something else here. Let's try the ACs now. All right, I got a small little My heater. These are fantastic, guys. You guys see the review I did on these? That's a fan. Go back and watch it if you haven't. You can use these anywhere, absolutely anywhere. All right, we're gonna back this up a little bit and get some more space here. Okay, and then we're gonna plug. Oh, let's just put it right in here. Let's see. Okay, and then look at that. So now I got a little heater going. Well, that works pretty good. Yeah, very simple device, but very useful, especially if you're in a pinch. And like I said, you're, like say I do a live show or an event, and you know those old buildings that always have like one outlet, you know, like old concert halls where they used to do plays, like churches and stuff. Boy, they don't have good power in those old places. But they're kind of grandfathered in, so a lot of the cities, they kind of leave them alone with the codes and everything, and every once in a while they have to update it. But boy, there's still some that are just, I think the building's electrical is older than I am. It seems that way anyway. You know, you go into the building and they have those old rickety ones that you can wiggle and it rattles, and you know, sometimes you plug something in and it doesn't work at all, and you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so this guy, oh, this one's on too. Here, see that little light in there? Okay. Oh, there it is. I see it now. See that little light right there? All right, so that's putting out 400 watts of power, and that's putting out 200 watts of power. This one is charging a phone that's already charged, but you can still see, oop, I got them all tangled here. See that little light right there? That means it's still drawing power from somewhere. See that? Okay, so that's out there. And then you have this little guy that's still flashing. Look at that. 49%. So that's going to take a while on this little outlet. That's a 20,000 milliamp hour battery. Well, guys, as simple as that review was, that's a pretty neat little product. I'll be buying more of those. What a handy thing to have. Imagine if you had that on top of like your countertop or something, right? Where you could put your phone, or you could put like, you always have these small things up on your counter by your sink all the time. And you're plugging in this and you're plugging in that, and you got your little mixer and your little, like coffee pot, all kinds of weird stuff you're plugging in up there, you know. My wife has a whole countertop full of little appliances, and now that we're doing these reviews, I have a feeling it's going to get much more crowded. Well, as simple as it is, we got 4 things running. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Come on, Bob, you're getting weak in your old age. Okay. And then you unplug this guy. There's a USB-C, so we know that works. We can test the rest of the ports real quick and just see. 49%. 49%. All right, so all the ports seem to work. We'll run through all the ports one more time. I like to check every port just to make sure, you know. Sometimes these companies make mistakes. Lights on, okay. Lights on. Lights on. And last 2, guys. Stay with me. Lights on. And lights on. Well, I'll tell you what, as simple as a review as this was, guys, I really like the product. I think it'll come in very big handy at a job site or something like that, or even around the house. I like to put one up, like I said, by the kitchen there. And then, remember this? You could always put that in there if you want. I think I'm going to use it without that. I think it's got a little green power strip in there, if you can see that little green light in there. But watch this. Boom. Now you never knew I was even there, right? Pretty cool for a job site, guys. Small and handy. You can throw it right in a little pouch and throw it right in your toolbox. All right, this is the LVETEK. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I think it's LVETEK. But what a neat little device. It has a ground, and then this is just a straightener to hold it. A little piece of plastic that they put on there just to kind of, you know, make it so it doesn't wiggle in the wall. Very, very simple product. Very, very effective product, though. Simple and small in size of your hand, but then when you need it, you just pop it in the wall with that recessed. See that there? I don't know if you can see that. See how close to the wall it is? Boy, that's nice. That's really nice. It almost looks like it's part of the wall. And then with this screw you could put in there, boom, it would be part of the wall. You know, very, very simple thing. Let's try it once. Figure since we're doing the whole review, let's go the whole way. Now, as always, I don't like people to play with electricity unless they kind of know what they're doing, but a wall plate's not too bad, right? That's a simple thing. All right, so we put that in there like that. You put that right there. Look how fast that was. And then you put the screw right here. Now, this screw goes in to where this plate was. You know, that little screw that's in the wall plate? So all you do is you line it up there, and you get it started. And that is now adhered to the wall. Boy, is that simple. What a simple, good product. Guys, check this out. It's not much. I think it's, I don't know, about 10 bucks or something like that, I think, or something like that. But I had to have one. I wanted to get little power strips everywhere, but I didn't want to do the traditional power strip because, you know, those darn things get in the way, or you mount them on the wall and it's got all that cable running. I like a cleaner look. You know, I want to build my shop real nice and clean looking, and that way I can get some work done and I can have some quality in my work. All right, guys. Well, that's the name. It's the LVETEK, I guess. I don't know. But 5 volt, 4.2 amps on the USBs. And then you have all the way up to 1875 watts on the ACs. Simple, small, but effective. All right, guys. Ramble on. This is a cool one. I like this. I'm going to buy more. Thanks, guys. See you again.